Okay, good afternoon for everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Ayder Berrio. I am a student of the PhD program in history here in la Universidad de los Andes. In our first years of elementary school, we grew up with the idea about Colombia, or we were born in an underdeveloped country. Also, or actually, it's a common joke in Colombia referred as like little developed people. We use so much this expression. Beyond the anecdote, I like to bring you some information about my topic, or one of my topics in my PhD thesis, that is communication for development, also known as C4D. Maybe this concept referred as the idea of a mix between communication or mass media and development. Maybe certainly is partially right, but I think this concept has a little history, a short history. Next slide, please. Before the World War II ends, the new order has established in the world. There are a new world, a new global scenario between the North-Atlantic nations and the former Soviet Union. The foundation of the United States, initiatives, or the United Nations, try to achieve other ideas for the non-developed countries. The non-developed countries are the countries that don't use the idea of democracy or the socialism to achieve a better life or a better welfare. Next slide, please. The idea is to achieve the welfare state. The welfare state, along the United States, is the idea or the program to achieve democracy. After that, these poor nations or these underdeveloped countries like Colombia or other countries in South America, in North Asia or in Africa, needs programs to achieve the welfare state condition. These programs began with the use of mass media. The mass media technology in the 60s and the 70s facilitates the idea to express the democracy. Some examples, or as an example of this, we can find alphabetization programs in Latin America, using the radio, the public hygiene campaigns, and an important, or a very important campaign, the Green Revolution during the 70s, sponsored by the United Nations and the FAO. The idea was simple: is achieve the democracy patterns using a methodology, a simple methodology. This brings me to the next point. Next slide, please. My concept includes a mix of concepts, development, that I define that the improvement of the welfare and the optimization of quality of life for many people as possible, and communication that I understand like the transfer of information between individuals or group of individuals by human or technical means. Next slide, please. In a very concise way, C4D is the application of the processes of communication to a major development strategies. The principal strategy that the United Nations and FAO apply in Latin America using 4 steps. The first steps: know what to do with this knowledge, know how to do it, be willing to do it, and very important, have the resources to do it in the government or in multilateral associations. To summarize, the process of the methodology of communication for development need these four elements. If any of these four elements is missing in the equation, development maybe will not occur. C4D is important in my thesis because I need to use this methodology to understand processes in Colombia during the 1960 to 1980 using or that use the radio broadcasting and the public hygiene campaigns to achieve this idea of development. My idea in the PhD is re-evaluate these positions and try to search the results of these campaigns in Colombia. These campaigns can be useful or not, or only was a waste of money and resources. Thanks for this is my presentation.
Thanks so much.
You have some questions, I don't know, comments?
Yeah, I had a question. Do you know if that kind of campaigns are usual, are vigent nowadays here in Colombia?
Here in Colombia, these campaigns have a minor spread. Today, the communication for development methodology is thinking in other way. It's thinking using the people, training people to arrive to the peasants or the indigents, I don't know, and spread knowledge between 10 or 20 persons, and these people express in other moments the knowledge. In the 70s and in the 60s, the United Nations and the governments thinks, no, we need the radio or we need the television. Today, the spread of these ideas or methodologies is using the internet for auto knowledge, or using special persons that I will send to the lands or the people with problems in development.
I have a question. The social networks can be a kind of this type of communication?
Yeah, the social networks maybe is a revolution in this field. But in my thesis, I am in the 70s to the 80s. The communication for development or C4D using the networks are two other investigations, because today we don't have results, or we don't have many schemes or ideas to work with this. We also wait until the next 10 years to evaluate seriously the impacts of internet and other communication networks.
Okay.
Okay, thanks a lot.